Well, Angelica, I've listened to the record a bunch of times, and it leads me just to a bunch of questions. So the most obvious is I need help understanding what's going on here, because it seemingly breaks a lot of rules with recording music. It's, as I understand it, and tell me if any of this is wrong, it's a concept album, but it continues the concept of another band's album, and that your drummer was in previously, but there's like a 14-year gap and all new people other than Daniel that made this concept come to be. Is that accurate?
It is. It's completely accurate. When I first started working with Daniel back in 2007, he had just released A Gentleman's Hurricane with his band Mindside.
Sure.
So he handed me a copy of this album, and I started listening to it, and I completely fell in love with the album. I thought it was fantastic. So at that point in time, I just had a slightly small wish that I had known him earlier, so that I could have been involved on this project as well. But I just enjoyed listening to it so much, going to and fro the studio and back and forth to work. And then we really started working together. We created The Murder of My Sweet, and he sort of switched focus from Mindside to The Murder of My Sweet. It came naturally, I think. We did so much with the band at that time. And I think it's always been in the back of Daniel's head, so to speak, to do a follow-up, to continue the story from A Gentleman's Hurricane. Okay. So I think we just arrived in a point in time where he sort of pitched the thought to me. It was just a thought at the time. And why don't we continue this story and continue it from a woman's perspective? So in the previous album, the protagonist, Adam Evangelista, he had a daughter named Pandora. So we decided to continue the story, the concept, from Pandora's point of view.